Hello, my name is Juliet. I'm creator and host of Unique or Typical podcast. If you want to see more episodes of Unique or Typical, subscribe to this channel. And if you wanted to become next guest of one of upcoming episodes, just go on uniqueortypical.com and fill out form or contact info@uniqueortypical.com. May you introduce yourself, please?
Hi guys, my name is Azalia. I'm from Hong Kong. Then now I just moved in Dubai a few months, and then I work in fashion.
Let's start with common stereotypes about your country. Can you explain common stereotypes about Hong Kong and Hong Kongers?
The one thing I most have to say, Hong Kong, we speak Cantonese. Yeah, that's the multi-language in Hong Kong. And then we will mix some English. Yeah. Then the second language is English. And then if you grow up in Hong Kong, you're born in Hong Kong, it's not a lot of people, they can speak really well Chinese. And also, when we go in school, we have to learn Chinese. Then the second thing, Hong Kong looks really modern, like financial, international. But another part, people also, the life is so hard. They are so hardworking. Example, can you imagine like grandma, they are getting old, even 60 years old. They don't have job. They say the house is so small, and also they have to going out, like they pass some paper to going selling, or both like bottled water, the empty bowls, they can go in selling. So I have to say Hong Kong actually part of side, the people is quite like poor.
Let's talk a little bit about territory of Hong Kong. Can you explain which territory includes Hong Kong? I know that it's a few islands and the all territories are different. And can you explain a little bit differences between each territory of Hong Kong?
I'm gonna say Hong Kong, we have different area. We like Kowloon side. And central side. And then I grow up in Kowloon, like Olympic Station. Then I going school in Island Station, so it's different way, total different way. When I go to school, I need to take the we call MTR. Yeah, it's so different. That's Hong Kong, only the word we call MTR to take the train, like go to school. I study in Causeway Bay. Then I go to Kowloon in island side, total difference. Example, Central, Causeway Bay, most the Western people stay there. In Kowloon side, like locals stay there. So it's total difference. Yes. And example, Kowloon, we have some Bowl. You can find really local, like old-fashioned. Example, the building totally really from like continue the history. They keep some culture in some Bowl in Kowloon. But in island, like example, Causeway Bay, Central, a lot of people, they are from different countries like Western, British, or Indian, and Canada. Totally, as Western people, they like this side. Yeah.
I've been in Hong Kong a few times. I remember in Kowloon you have the area that call fish market. There is a lot of fishes in small bags. So can you explain a little bit about this fish market, and also Hong Kongers love to have fishes like a pet?
Yeah. Normally in Hong Kong we like eat fish, and you can buy fish in like Saigon. They have really big fish market. But the thing, in Saigon is not easy. Even you have cars, really traffic on the way. And also you can go in a Mong Kong station to take the minibus going Saigon. Saigon is totally different in the central. They have a lot of fish market there, and you can go and choose the fish. then they have different types. The fish all from the Saigon side, yeah. And also people, for example, we need to make the boat trip party, you must going there, because yeah. And also we have fish market in Macau. They close in Garden Street. Yeah, the whole street they selling fish. That fish is not fish. Yeah, of course, like pet. You can buy fish. They have a really little size.
Golden
I will-
fish.
Yeah, when I finish school, I will going there to where I want to have a look the fish that like example, like you can buy what size, like the small size, really small size. They have different type, a lot of type fish you can choose. Yeah.
Can you tell me what is the main language in Hong Kong?
Normally we speak Cantonese and then we mix English together. So when you speak with Hong Kong people, you will feel like, why when you speak English mix Cantonese, or when you speak Cantonese some word we mix English, because continue Hong Kong before we under UK. That's why like grandpa, they live in maybe 18 years sentence. Then they listen, they speak English. That's why after Hong Kong, we go back in China. Then people finally we speak more Chinese, but the main language we speak Cantonese.
Hong Kong was a British colony before, and now this is special administrative region of China. So can you explain a little bit what does this mean, and if Hongkongers and people who is from Hong Kong think that they are Chinese, or they are separate and feel that they are Hongkongers? Like, how do you feel? Like, you feel that you Chinese, or you feel that no, we are not Chinese, we different part and we are Hongkongers?
For me, because I know Chinese, Hong Kong, the culture is different. We speak different language, but of course we learn from school. One China, different country. Like for me, Hong Kong, of course, China, but we learning, we speak the life total differently. Then also Chinese, they speak Chinese. Hong Kongese, we speak Hong Kongese. Even Macau, we speak Cantonese. So only thing I would say really depends. For me, I would say one China, two country. I would say like that.
Can you explain me a little bit about your life in Hong Kong, and maybe the common lifestyle in general people have in Hong Kong?
Actually, in Hong Kong life, really people really smart. They work so faster, and also in Hong Kong we work over like depends your job. Example, you work in fashion, normally 8 hours, but some people they work in like restaurant, they offer 12 hours. But of course, like depends the time. Some like example, you start working 8 to 12, then in the middle you can take the break like 2 hours, 3 hours, and after you have to continue to work. That's why they're taking you all day. And I'm gonna say Hong Kong people, they're really hardworking. They are so smart. And Hong Kong is the finance Hong Kong is really focused finance. So that's why Hong Kong is quite like international. Even Hong Kong is small, but quite like international, because if you want to make money, of course you can stay in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong, I'm gonna say, is best in the world.
So when I've been in Hong Kong, when I traveled there, I saw a lot of buildings have the space between them. You know, there is skyscrapers, a lot of skyscrapers, and they have the place between them. This is the belief in Hong Kong that dragons flying all over Hong Kong at night. Like, you believe in dragons there, and can you explain a little bit about dragon stories in Hong Kong? Like, this is the totem animal in Hong Kong, or what do you mean by dragons protect Hong Kong or something like that. I heard these stories a lot about dragons. Even the island, I think the main island, right? The main island looks like dragon.
Okay, I think dragon in Hong Kong people in the heart, yeah, it's like good luck, give you more hope. So that's why. But to be honest, I never see dragon in the world. But continue. Dragons like strong, we give you good more hope, making you peace. Yeah, that's why people they put the dragon in the sky. Yeah.
So now I want to talk with you about nature in Hong Kong. I know that the most territories of Hong Kong is green, right? So can you explain me a little bit of about nature in Hong Kong, and if people in Hong Kong connected to nature, if they do a lot of hiking? Because I know that in Hong Kong you have dragon. I don't know, but it's something connected to dragon ways. When it's it's a huge hiking area where people go to hiking.
Yeah, Hong Kong normally we like going hiking. Now Hong Kong they people like healthy. We like doing yoga, hiking. We like going gym, and then continue the virus. Yeah, Hong Kong because they have something rule you can't going out anymore. So probably the guys they will choose going hiking. Like when you sing the dragon side. I don't know how to call the name because I am not living in Hong Kong anymore. Yeah, they have so many sites you can go. Example, yeah, dragon. Yeah, probably the mountain called dragon. Yeah, you can go there hiking, and then cause you know Hong Kong, the house quite so small. So when you're going out, you can bathe fish air. Yeah, that's why people they can maybe with friend they can relax, chill. Cause normally Hong Kong people they walk a lot. That's the only thing they can relax.
And can you tell me, please, if people in Hong Kong traveling a lot inside the country, or they love to go abroad and outside of the country in general?
In general, they like going outside traveling space or Europe, Hong Kong, because normally they can speak English. So they prefer going holiday in Europe, like Paris, Italy, and also Thailand, Japan, because Japan is quite close in Hong Kong, and yeah. That's why people Hong Kong normally they prefer going out traveling because that's the Hong Kong normally the holidays depends your job, so you can get more holiday, then you can enjoy your holiday.
So now I want to ask you about Macau. I know that this is a second Vegas. They call it second Vegas, where you play games there. It's a casino. It's a big territory of Macau. So can you explain me how to get there? I know that from Hong Kong you have underwater bridge to the Macau. I saw it. So can you explain how to get there and what to do there? And if Hong Kongers, people from Hong Kong, love to go to Macau and have like a weekends there, or it's more for tourists?
Yeah, actually, Macau is really near in Hong Kong. Normally it's 2.5 hours. You can take the boat. The station you can go in Shenwan, yeah, and also Jim J to make to buy the ticket, and then they're going Macau because Macau the food, Macau. And also Macau, they speak Cantonese. That's so easy to ask. And also Hong Kong money you can use in Macau. No need going change. Yeah, same way. Even I take a taxi, I can pay Hong Kong dollar. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And normally people they go in Macau, they really like going Dai Samba to chill there, take the photo. Because there they have so many like local food, so many restaurants. Anyway, they like cheating and they take photo in there. Yeah.
For foreigners, for people who is not from Hong Kong, how to perfectly fit in Hong Kong society?
If you can speak Hong Kong like Cantonese, you will feel like more comfortable to stay in Hong Kong. Of course, the second language English, but the English you have to stay like central side, not Kowloon side, because Kowloon side is really local session. Normally people they only can speak Cantonese. Yeah. Then also Hong Kong. One thing, Hong Kong people they do anything is really faster, so you need to try your best. Don't like slowly. When you're so lazy, slowly, the people is in your form, and then you will be high. That's why I would say Hong Kong people they're really smart because they're thinking really faster. That's why how Hong Kong be like best in the world of finance. Yeah.
Can you name most important celebrations and festivals in Hong Kong, and maybe some traditions about how you celebrate these celebrations?
We will really focus like the first one, Chinese New Year, Lunar Chinese New Year. The second is Christmas, because that's why I'm saying Hong Kong is like international part of Western, part of local, so Chinese and Western culture mixed together. So Christmas always important in Hong Kong. Like you can take a long, how many day off? You can take maybe over 2 or 3 day off for the Christmas. And also Chinese New Year, you can take 3 days, but that's totally depends the company. So like Chinese New Year, from the first day, everybody they were wearing new clothing to going like some lady they married with the man. They have going first day going in Chinese New Year. The first day they have to go back in the man, the husband. Husband mother house. Yeah.
And can you a little bit explain me about some specific traditions and rituals that Hong Kong people have?
To be honestly, Hong Kong, when you marry with someone, then normally we not stay with the family, like the men, the parents. We stay by ourselves. We have like a small family. We not stay with the parents. Yeah. Then also Hong Kong, the traditional like if you're younger, you need to wait old people. Like I'm the little sister, I need to wait my sister, my mom, they're sitting together, then you can start to eat. You can eat by yourself first. That's so not expect. Yeah. And also if you marry and then you stay with the husband family, you need to call them, you need to take care of them. And also one thing, Hong Kong, when you go to work, yeah, you living your family, every month you need to get back money for your parents. How much depends your salary? Example, my salary 10,000. Then they will keep it family maybe 2,000, 3,000. Yeah, depends.
So this is like a tradition to help your family, your parents, like when you're adult.
Yes, you have to give them because they take care of you when you grow up. Of course, you find a job, then you get the salary. You need to give your parents. Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about food in Hong Kong. So, can you explain me about common food in Hong Kong and what common food for every day that Hong Kongers eat during the day? Can you explain about some tradition food that you eat every day?
In Hong Kong, normally they went out for dinner, lunch. They eat out. They not cook a lot in house. Normally we eat Cantonese food. Like if you stay with your parents, they will cook with you. Like Hong Kong, we focus like vegetable. We like eat vegetable and mixed fish. And also like Saturday, Sunday, on the weekend, we will go yum cha. Yum cha, it means your family, they will sit together and then the yum cha is the name, but we will stay in the restaurant. You can order dim sum, siu mai, spring roll, we eat together. And then also in Hong Kong, you can find like different country food, like Japanese. One Japanese favorite is Hong Kong the favorite food, and in Central you can find really local Italian food, parents food also. But the traditional food I would like say is Cantonese food. Yeah.
Talking about sport in Hong Kong, when I've been in Hong Kong, I visited Happy Valley. Basically, I visited two racing stadium for horse racing stadium, both of them in Shanxi. How you call this area? It's a little bit far away, and another was is Happy Valley, Shatin. Yeah.
Yeah, one of is Shatin, one is Happy Volunteer, yeah. And then the race gambling, and you can like live going there to have a look the horse, and then which number you like it, and then normally $10 Hong Kong dollars, and then you can get a one ticket. So you can focus the live show or focus the TV. Let's see you pick up the number who hers is winner or lose. Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people in Hong Kong. They look like native people. They looked like Hong Kongers, and they were sitting and they were taking like journals, and they were writing something. And I was thinking like, oh, they really love horse riding because they write the beats or the numbers of the horse, and they calculate everything.
Yeah, because in the newspaper they have so many tips. They will explain this horse how many times the winner, how many times lose, which one number horse is the new one. So totally the tips on the newspaper. That's why you need to use the pen to focus which one is your favorite horse. Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, I like it. And this is the main sport for Hong Kongers, right? A lot of people love horse riding.
Normally on weekend, nothing to do, like your daddy, nothing to do, they will go in shopping. Then that's the only thing maybe they can get relaxed. And because they not only pay too much money, 10 Hong Kong dollar or 20, maybe 100, then you can pick up your favorite number, then maybe if you could, you can win more money.
But this is very like beautiful sport. This is horses. They're amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Another question that I wanted to ask you, when I've been in Hong Kong, in the main island, I saw some women. They were sitting under the bridge and they were doing something, some magic or something. And it's like a bad luck. It's not something good, but they stop me, trying to stop me and ask me if I need to do some, like mystic stuff. She takes some sort of shoes and she was beating some paper with this.
Let's continue Hong Kong, the history culture. And normally in Wan Chai, I can't remember the street how to call. In Wan Chai, Then if you hate someone, writing your name, age, then give this paper for the grandma. She will use the shoes to doing something. Then the grandma will saying something to hate this paper. Then these people, maybe he will get something wrong. It's like that. But it's quite interesting. Of course, you need to pay some money for grandma. Then he will do that for you. Then he will keep say something. That's a Hong Kong really old culture, but it's quite fun. So one day, if you're not comfortable, maybe you hate your manager, you can write down the name, age, give the grandma. He will hate them. Then the manager will get something back. It's like that.
Talking about Hong Kongers and people who is from Hong Kong, can you explain me common portrait of Hong Kong person? Like what personality do they have?
Hong Kong people normally because continue we speak Cantonese, the accent. People normally they speak a little bit loud, but we speak loud, but we're not angry. Yeah, because the language is like that. We're not angry. When you're going Yamcha, you can see people, they speak really, really loud because we are exciting. We're just talking about the expand the word. How was it? Because when you're going Yamcha, normally we will take 2 and 1 hour. And special Yamcha, they have the tea. Then we are like really enjoy talking. That's why people speak quite loud. But we are not angry. That's Hong Kong people quite like open mind also. We don't mind to talking to everybody, and then also yeah, we quite nice.
Talking about love and relationship, can you explain me and name positive and negative sides of dating person from your country?
Hong Kong people, to be honest, they will focus. Do you have car? Do you have house?
Mm-hmm.
They probably they looking the rich man,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, even the family they really care. They were asking you what kind of your job, where you live. Yeah, I think I would like to say it's not totally people like that, but kind of part when my eyes saw it like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I think in Western, like in Europe, no people like when we first time to meet, where you live, what kind of your job, how much your salary, especially your parents, they really care when you're dating the guy. But we just stay in Europe, like Western culture, we just stay. Why I wanna let you know totally, right? But in Asia, they really care what kind of your job, how much money, how much your salary, yeah, where you live. Yeah, if you the black one is quite nice, the eyes they will bring.
Yeah, I understand. So the material status and the family that you came from is very important in Hong Kong.
Yes, with the background is really, really important.
What age people usually get married in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, that's I'm continuing to say, they really focus at work. They really care my job, how much money I'm making. So that's why in Hong Kong, normally men or ladies, they're really getting old to get married. Normally after 35, even 40, even 45, they just the first baby, firstborn baby in 40. Yeah, that's Hong Kong. The culture is like that.
So now it's time to spin the wheel. On my website I have a USDC wheel. I will spin the wheel now and random amount will be appear on the screen, and this amount I will send it to your cryptocurrency wallet as a prize. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. $15.
Oh, well done.
Now also I will spin an NFT wheel. Ready? Rare.
Okay.
So now you will go on OpenSea. You will find unique or typical collection, and you will pick any NFT art from rare section.
Okay, got it.
Thank you very much for participating with me today. It was very interesting and very nice to talk about Hong Kong, especially when I've been there a few times.
Thank you.